Hello everybody. Yes, you may have watched a stream or a video recently, but here's another video. And this video is going to hopefully help all of you pack as many 99 footies cards, road to the final cards, stuff like that. We're going to be talking about everything it takes to make this grind absolutely unlimited and optimize it for all of you. I feel like I've got my way with how I want to do it, and I want to go over it with you guys today, okay? So if you enjoy the video, guys, a thumbs up is appreciated, and be sure to let me know who you guys are getting from this grind. So, obviously, at this point, you may have heard that, yeah, the grind is unlimited, right? Everyone's talking about, oh, we've got this unlimited grind, right? Well, I'm going to walk you through today how that's going to work. So, what you're going to want to have in your SBC favorites, obviously, you've got your daily 84 10s, your 86 2 of 3s, your 85 10s. You can do those. Make sure you have the 85 through the 89 exchange all favorited, right? And you're also going to have the 83 pluses, which you can unfavorite for now, and I'm going to explain why, okay? And also, you want to make sure you have this accessible easy as well, okay? The 93 1 of 5. Now, just to go over a couple things, because some of you clicking on this video may be learning this for the first time. Others may be doing this, and you guys have already done 40 times as much as me, but you want to see how I do with some of my packs, because we are going to do a 30-minute video going through and showing you guys the grind. I'm hoping I don't get banned, because I did get one ban today. Okay, here's what you need to know. EA puts a limit, apparently, people say this, of about 300 SBCs every 24 hours of submissions, okay? So one exchange is one submission. One squad of a 93 plus is one submission, okay? You can also only do between 80 and 90 an hour. Now, you can do a set of 300 or 80 to 90 an hour, 300 every 24 hours on console. You can do one of those sets on the web app, which is on the computer, and you can do one of those on the phone app. If you play on Xbox, you can also download the old gen version and get yourself another 300 a day or another 80 to 90, okay, per hour. So you can, theoretically, if you had both versions, I'm on PC, so I have one version, but if you're on console, you had both versions, you could sit there and make like, yeah, if you did it with the two versions and the phone and the web app, 320 SBCs an hour, okay? No one is doing that, but just so you know, it does seem to reset every hour. Now, when you're doing this grind, it's very important that you don't get banned. You do not want to get a ban, because as you get more bans throughout the week, EA makes your ban time longer and longer. So the first one, sometimes it's like 15 minutes. The second one, it could be an hour. And then the third one, sometimes it's like 24 hours, guys. So you got to be careful with that. Worst comes to worst, you will get banned on one version, but you'll have the other versions available, okay? I just want to get that out of the way. Now, what is the method? Obviously, you're trying to get as many of the best footies cards, batch 2 cards, all that. You're going to be doing mainly 89 overall exchanges. Now, these, obviously, if you know, if you don't already, these are 84 10s, guys, with 185 or higher. I want to show you guys the grind. Now, these will give you unlimited player picks no matter what, okay? So I recommend starting this grind with a stash of 589 overall exchanges. So try to get 5 of them. If you want to buy them to start off, you can. You will only need to buy them once. This will be unlimited. Now, you can see I made a bunch of player picks. Do you need to make player picks for this grind? No. I just did this because it's going to help boost my fodder a little bit, and I haven't been doing any SBCs on my phone, so I just rinsed all the rares that I've been getting from the exchanges, and I'm going to start off with these and put these all into exchanges just to show you guys what's going on. Now, you may ask, hey man, what do I keep in my storage because I only have 100 slots? Guys, I would recommend not keeping anything lower than 85. I would keep 85s and above, and even 85s you don't necessarily need to keep. But I'm going to show you guys this entire grind. We're going to do it on console so you guys can understand it. The point of this grind is two things, right? Keep yourself above water so you don't run out of exchanges. You want to have unlimited 89 exchanges, because the more you open, the more chance you have of getting those great cards like Dino, like R9, like Mbappe, you know, whoever it is, right? Mbappe's not this week, but you guys know what I mean, right? So this has been an awful start. Usually these 83 pluses, if you make like 20 to 50, you know, you will get yourself a bunch of walkouts, maybe some special cards. The weight is really good on these for the most part. I don't know what's going on right now, but as you can see, now we have back-to-back 90 rated, which is nice. That's half an 89 exchange just from me going on my phone real quick and making some of these. That's 3 90s in a row, and we'll show you exactly what we're going to do with those. But more, guys, I have like a method now that I think all of you should do, because I've seen some people on my stream, because this grind is so unlimited and because every rating they're getting, because they're getting the 89 exchanges and they have so many walkouts, so they're putting all the 85s into the 85 exchange. They're putting all the 86s into the 86 exchange. I think I have a really good method about how you guys can do this exchange grind unlimited, not build too many exchanges to the point where you can't open them, because I've seen viewers now that have like 250 89 exchanges, and it just keeps going up because they don't rinse it in different ways, and I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. What I mean by that, guys, is that I think now there's a best way to do this, right? And I'm going to show you guys through it. We're just going to open these 83 pluses first. I just want you guys to do this to the highest efficiency, right? I do. I really do, guys. And I think I'm going to try to show you that in this video. So the goal of it is that you want to start building your exchange stash, right? And once you start building it a little, we're going to show you exactly what you'll do. By the way, Striker Vinny, I just got Striker Vinny. I can't get Footies Vinny, but I did just get Striker Vinny. So as you guys can see, we've got, how many do we have now? So 86 Benzema, that's okay. We just got a couple walkouts. It wasn't anything too crazy as far as the 83 pluses go. Pretty standard, but we got ourselves basically 2 free exchanges. Now, these are all the duplicates. What are we doing with these? We're not going to be tedious. We're going to just keep the 85s for now, and we're going to show you what goes on next, okay? So, what can we do from here, okay? Well, here's what we're going to do. I basically rinsed not all my 85s, but some of my 85s. Guys, you get 85s like crazy, right? Put some into the 75-20. All right, these are 100K packs. You will get some fodder, and you will get some walkouts for the 89 exchanges. I have to start, and this should be interesting because I have only 4 50-player packs. So we'll go make real quick. I'm hoping timing-wise for this video I don't get banned because I felt like I was pretty close last hour, and I do want to do like a solid 30 minutes of showing you guys this grind. But so here's what I would do. This is kind of the filters that I set up. So I go ignore position, I go newest, and I go all, right? So it also includes the storage stuff. You can also do low to high. And as you can see, guys, those are the cards that we just got. So we're going to put those into the exchange, and now we're going to do one more, okay? We're going to do one more. So we will have to start a stash of 6 89 exchanges, right? Now, oh, do we have 6? Actually, I don't know. I have to see. Now, people are going to ask, hey, what ratings do you put into the 89 exchange? Guys, it depends what you want to do. If you're trying to craft, you know, Stam, these cards like Kenny, don't put 97, 96s. If you're just trying to pack all the cards in the team, it's unlimited. So you can just put the cards in as you please. It doesn't matter, okay? Just so you guys know, because I know people are going to look at me like I'm crazy for doing that. I'm not crazy, okay? Maybe I'm a little crazy, but that's what I'm doing, and I still have some of my exchange. So here's what I would do, right? We start with how many? You can see now we have 6 exchanges, right? I'm going to do this. Do I have any 86s? I do. So this is where the method I think is good to do, right? So as you have the first set of 86s, yeah, put a couple of them into 86-20s or 81-20s, right? This is the 86 exchange. I'm going to show you what I mean. These packs are severely underrated, okay? Very underrated, these packs, because they give you a lot of good walkouts. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, so we still have 85s on backup, so if we ever need more rares. And guys, if you haven't done it yet, go to the crafting group reward. I know we've waffled for 8 minutes. You can literally, where's my 77.5s? I have 133 of these, okay? I'm too lazy to open them. But from putting all the commons you get from the exchanges, you literally get free 85, 30, 84, 25 an objective if you do 100. Do those on your phone. Don't do those on the console. You want to save the console. Let's open these 81-20s. Boom, right? So I put some 86s into the exchange, and look what I just got. A 91 and an 88, okay? Now, the rest of this, we got to keep our exchange clear. Pack advice. Every single person, you guys should check the back of the pack every time. That's a Footies card. Oh, my God. Imagine on the 86, I actually get a crazy... Is that Chouameni? I already got him. Oh, my God. He's so rare. Wait, imagine it's 2 Footies with a 97. Oh, my God. That would have been crazy. Sorry. Okay, so as you can see, that 81-20 was better than my last 150 89 exchanges, okay? I just packed Chouameni. He's literally going for 200K. He's also insane, right? So we got a 97. So we got a couple walkouts just from putting those 86s in. So here's where the method, we're going to talk through it, okay? Now, this was an 83-20. I put 88s into this. Let's see what we get, okay? We are going to try to build our stash, okay? And once we feel like we've built it a couple packs, we're going to do the 93 plus with the 86s and 87s because we get 2 tradable packs. We get a chance of all shapeshifters, and we also get a chance of the road to the finals, which are some really rare, fun cards. By the way, this was also, guys, that I just got Govu, and that was from putting 85s in, okay? That was putting some 85s into that, too, because your 85s are going to stack up really quickly. So go on your phone because they're free 100K packs, and the weight is cracked on all special cards. So you're going to see a lot of crazy stuff. Now, you might ask me, why am I discarding those players? Because rares and commons right now are absolutely unlimited, guys. There's no need. You know, if you've got a club full of it, there's no need. If you don't, yeah, keep this stuff. But look, another walkout, right? another 90, and that's another 89 exchange. So the grind is absolutely unlimited. You got to know how to do it. And that's why I want to show you guys the best possible way to do it, because I think some people are just building way too many 89 exchanges, and you really don't need to do that. So obviously we'll keep the 87. We got a couple walkouts there. You should try to convert it into tradable packs and also have a chance at some road to the finals and stuff, but you got to know how to balance it, because if you go all in on those, you're going to eventually run out. Again, 2 walkouts, an 88 and an 87. That was absolutely beautiful. This is from rinsing my 85s, guys. So very, very, very good. Okay, so look at these two, right? You see these 2 packs? All right, this is tons of coins. I've literally got these from spamming the 93 plus, right? So you also build those. Here we go. We're going to open the 89 exchanges now. We have 6 to start with, okay? So we're going to see where we go, and I'm going to show you when I feel comfortable to go to the 93 plus. So the first 89 exchange, we have 2 89 plus players, 2 88s, and not a crazy pack, right? Check the back to see if there's any icons. Not a crazy pack, because I didn't get 1 for 1 there. I got half of an 89 exchange back. So the goal is you want to build your packs, and that's why it's also important to have... Did I get another footies? To build your packs along the way. Who is that? Okay, 89 and a 96. Let's see who else is in here. Okay, now that's not a crazy pack either. So this is an example of that. It's good that you make those packs on the side, because I'm not having a good weight of luck here. I'm not really building because I just lost an exchange. I only got 2. That's a team of the year. I only got 2 89 pluses in those last 2. This one, however, that card is so rare, by the way. I haven't packed that card. Okay, this pack had 4, 5. So this one I built a little. Okay, and we're going to keep the 85s. We're going to check the back just in case there's an icon. There's not. So that one we profited a little. And let's see how this one goes. We're going to test this one out now. Let's see how this one goes, guys. That's a team of the season. So chance for high rateds in this one. That's always a good sight. Xavi. This one was also 4. So we built 4. We'll keep those 3, right? So that one was even. That one was even. And the goal is that you want to stay even and build your packs. And the way to build your packs is getting lucky 89 exchanges, lots of fodder, and also making other packs on the side. But we're having a bad run here, so you have to like almost offer downside protection. Like that is a terrible pack. That one was really bad, guys. Okay, so this is what we're doing. This is the method. I'm gonna try to get the method so that I don't get banned. I should have given myself some more cooldown time before I recorded because I didn't. But I want to show you guys, like, this is the way that I would be doing this method. Now, this pack, we got 389 pluses. We kind of lost. So overall, guys, that run of exchanges was a net loss. But no, you're wrong. Actually, it was even because I made those other exchanges with the lower rated fodder that I packed a lot of. Okay? So what you will see now is when we go over and we rinse, and EA, if you're somehow listening here, please don't ban me. All right? Please don't ban me. What you'll see is now I can finish out, you know, this 88 exchange. If I wanted to, I could do the 87s, but I'm not going to call those in yet because I don't think I need to. And the key of this method is that you want to try to build some 87s, guys. That is, ultimately, that's kind of the key. You want to try to build the 87s because the 87s are very good for the 93 plus, which is where you want to eventually rinse into. But you need to kind of balance it and go back and forth with doing 86 exchanges, 85 exchanges, because you want to build that fodder. So that's my second 89 exchange. And as I showed you guys, we started with 6. So we want to try to have 6 or more when we recycle. We want to build this stash. We don't want to lose it. So that's 3. God, I'm really nervous I'm going to get a ban. That would be so annoying for this video, but we can make it work. We could go on the web app so I can show you guys. Okay. This is going to be 4. Yes, I'm putting the 96 in. I don't care. Guys, I don't care. You know, I don't care. All right. And this is going to be 5. Okay, and now we have to see, do we have 6? That's what we're going to have to find here. Do we have 6, guys? Because that's what we're going to have to look for. Okay, so we're a little short. We can use Flint, right? So we kept 6. We didn't build a ton on that set. We definitely didn't build a ton. But we got some stuff. And now if you go look, you know, obviously at like 86s, 85s, we have tons of 85s, guys. We definitely got a ton of 85s. So we could theoretically make a ton more of those. I don't think we need to. But we have enough to at least make one more 86. And if I wanted to, I could probably go through here and make an 87. right? If I really was feeling like it, which I do have a lot of duplicates, I probably could just make, 187 here. So we'll just do that. We'll try the 87 exchange. We'll try one of these. Hopefully that doesn't ban me. Okay, it doesn't. All right. We're doing well with timing, I think. Okay, so now if we go back to the store, you will see that we should have 689 exchanges. We do, okay? We had a bad set of packs, but we also built some more packs along the way, and these will give us more exchanges. So we didn't have a great run. Some of these packs, I tell you guys, you open some of these packs and you have so many walkouts from the exchange. Like, I had a pack earlier that had 989 pluses, right? So I got a free exchange. I built a free one. That's what you want to do. You want to start to have that built up. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to go down, because then it's going to be harder to do this. So, yes, you could just theoretically go on your phone and make player picks to get more 89s, but that is going to be a little bit more tedious. And you're going to just have a better chance generally to get good stuff out of these packs, okay? So 8320, maybe we can get 289 pluses here. Maybe. That would be really nice for the video. Yeah, boom. So we got an 89, a 92, and 288. So we got half an 88 exchange back. You can also use 88s in the 93 plus if you want. And now it's time to go back to our 89 exchanges, right? So we already have like a little bit of a leeway going into this. We have 289s, which helps. We didn't get a lot in the other stuff. So this pack, 93, 92, nothing crazy. It's ironic that for the video, my weight has gone terrible, because my weight has been a lot better. But yeah, it's just funny how that works. That's a team of the season. How many 89 pluses do we have here? Only 3, bro. So we're kind of getting cooked, guys. We're kind of, like, for tutorial purposes here, we're not really doing exactly what it's been doing for me today, but we're going to stay strong. Right now, we're still even, because we missed out on a couple there, but we're still even. I don't think that's a super high-rated flare, so I'm getting a little concerned here. 288s, 389s. Okay, not the end of the world. We're not losing much, right? We're definitely not getting crazy packs. I'm sure all of your packs are crazier than what you're seeing here. Okay, this one, that's a team of the season, so could be good, could be bad, could also be bad. 95. Oh, my goodness. EA Sports, man. Guys, I'm getting cooked. Guys, I will be honest. EA is cooking me, bro. These packs are terrible. What is going on with my exchanges for this video? Your man is trying to do a tutorial, and EA is cooking him. Don't tell me I got to open my 77 fives from the crafting upgrade. Okay. 390s, an 88. A lot of 85s, right? A lot of 85s. So we want to open those 85s too. We got to use the 85s. Otherwise, they're going to stack up like crazy. And I'm telling you, if you don't use the 85s, they're going to start to really annoy you. So we did get a footies. I'm going to be crazy and skip it. Let's see who it was. Yeah, to no surprise. So this one as well, 87, 89. Not too much outside of Devinia, right? So now our storage and another 89. That's why you guys got to check the back of the packs, okay? Very important to check the back of the packs. Now what we'll do here, because we have so many packs in the store as well, we'll open these 75-20s. Oh my God! See, so guys, that's from rinsing 85s, and that's why you guys got to do that, because it was better than all of my last couple exchanges. All right, way better. That was way better. Like, wow, that was crazy. Updating store. Do this 75-20, dude. What the hell? So that's the thing, guys. The key to all this is just you got to use the 85s in that one. I'm trying to show you guys how you can build a bit and also do the 93s. I have not had the pack look to treat myself to doing the 93 plus player pick. I just haven't had the luck here where it makes sense, because if I do that now, I'm probably going to actually drain a lot of this grind. And obviously, I was telling you guys, we want to keep our account to a point where, yeah, we have enough to keep the level of the 89s that we were doing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back here. Right? We're going to go to this. We're going to see what we can cook up here. I know we definitely have an 88 exchange we can do. We don't want to get banned, guys. It's 80 or 90 an hour, so we're probably pretty close. I think the hour is going to reset in a couple of minutes, though. Since we started this video, we probably haven't done that many SBCs, but we gotta definitely be careful, because that is something that you're going to start to think about. Definitely a little bit. Okay, that's still good. Would be really nice if we didn't get banned. So that was 3 or 4? I think that was 3. This is 4, right? This is 4. That's still fine. That can all go in. And I think we're going to be not having a ton here. So I think we're going to be only on 5. I think we lost an exchange. from that round. Although I could be wrong. That was 5. Who was on the bench? I don't think there's that many other players that are on the bench. So that's 5. So here's what we're going to do now, guys. Because you want to be careful not getting banned, this is what I recommend, right? I'm a little close from the previous hour. I'm not close in the context of the video. The video, guys, we've probably done 40 SBCs. If I'm close in the previous hour, here's what I would recommend, right? So we're going to go on the web app. We're going to go on the web app, okay? Oh, God, is the web app still not working? The servers, by the way, it's not your internet. It's EA. The servers, guys, have been really slow on the web app and the phone. So it is impacting this grind a little bit. But we're going to carry on, and we're going to try our best to just do it. We're going to try our best, okay? So here's what I would do, right? You're just going to go low to high, 85, ignore position, right? It's a little slow, but this way, guys, you're going to bypass not using that hourly rate on console. And I want to emphasize, guys, it's very important to not get, you don't even want to get your first ban. You don't even want to get in business with EA of getting the first ban, because after you get that one, once you get the second one, a lot of times they'll time you out for a day. Plus, the majority of you, I assume, you want to be on console, okay? So if you want to be on console, you can only do 300 every 24 hours. So you got to think about, hey, am I going to do some tomorrow? If it's been 24 hours, have I overdone it now and then I can't do any tomorrow? So definitely, guys, most important part you can learn about this is spacing out, the exchanges just so you don't get banned. You're going to be able to maximize your packs. Again, you could just see ignore position, low to high, right? And even if you wanted, what would be smart here too eventually, you could do, instead of like any, right, just to keep tabs with this, you could do SBC storage, right? Because your SBC storage is going to be packed with these cards. And so what you'll notice is that, like, for a real recycle, right, what you'll notice here that I'm doing, for a massive recycle, just go on the web app and get rid of all of these 85, 86s, because you'll put yourself in a position where then you can go on console and you just have more packs than you know what to even do with. Like, that's just what this is going to look like for you. So we'll see. Do we have any 86s? I think we have a ton of dupes. We're not really building a ton of... Don't do that. Guys, please don't do that. And that's why you should be careful. If you don't have a lot of 86s, put a max rating. Oh, my God. We're trying to build 87s for the 93 plus, and my dumbass just submitted them, bro. You're kidding me, bro. What am I doing? Oh, my goodness. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, that was really not my best look, guys. I'll be honest. That was not my best look. Okay, and as you can see, these are like unlimited at this point. I mean, just look at how many 85s we have, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. I must have packed Paulinho like 15 times. So, again, this is where you're just going to have pretty much the unlimited packs coming in. Okay, and I would recommend 100% doing a specific search of the SBC storage, guys. This is going to be really beneficial to you. All right, really beneficial when you do the specific search. And also, it's just going to help you, when you do pack them in the next run, right? You're going to be able to kind of keep these and okay, we actually escaped that. Somehow the delay of this game made me not have to put that in. That is crazy blessed. All right, we're going to do this. And hello, EA Sports. All right, we might be cooked on that one. Okay, what are we going to do now? We're going to go back on console. We don't need to be on this web app anymore. All good. All good. And now, what you guys will notice, right? We still have only 5 89 exchanges, right? But we just made 13 75 20s. So now what we're going to see, all right, that 85, I'm going to get lazy. You guys are going to notice. In this video, I'm going to get a little lazy. But we're going to see what can we get. 13 100K packs with best of. What can we get? So we get a 91 and an 86. Okay. Okay. Good start, right? That's if you can get one walkout out of these packs, it's great. We're going to get a 95. So that's now 2 out of 4 on a 50-player pack. 2 out of 4. And you want to keep that in mind, right? It's important to keep that in mind. That's 2 out of 4. Now on this one, that's an 86. Check the back of the pack as well. Be clutch right now, guys, if you have quick sell recoveries. Because if you check the back of the pack and you're quickly discarding, you may have someone, crazy you didn't notice. Okay, that's a 90 and an 86. Okay, so I think that's 3 or 4 now. So that's probably one exchange. Probably. All right. So we still have 8 left. Okay, that pack was bad. I'm just going to discard the 85s because I feel like, at this point, I have so many. And that's the thing. This method is going to give you unlimited 85s. So you really, you get unlimited exchanges, but you also get unlimited 50-player packs, Not, I said that wrong. Unlimited 100K packs. So you basically get these unlimited. Not saying they're anything crazier that, but, you got a chance in every single one at something, right? And I think it's a good chance, I'd take my chances in a pack like this over an 83 player pick. It's just also faster to make these, and you get more of the 85, 86s. So right there, a 91, 86. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy, but still very decent. Okay, we got 4 left. We're going to open through all these. We get Oblak. We're going to keep him. So we're definitely stocking up some 88s now for that 8320, which is an underrated pack. Very underrated pack. Okay, we're going to do this. Nothing crazy there, so we will discard. No need to keep these players, guys. You can keep the rares if you want. If it's like 2 and you don't want to go through the extra process, I would just recommend discarding because it is all about efficiency. That's a 92. That's really nice. So look, and my pack look has not been good in this video. I'll be honest, my pack look, for what this grind will give you guys, my pack look, that's a good pack, 89 and an 88. My pack look has been very average, so just keep that in mind, because when you get good luck, you're going to build your stash really quickly doing this way. Okay, so we also have an 8120. This is from 86s. We got an 89, an 88, an 87. We'll keep the 85 that time. So that was okay. So guys, from the recycling of the 85s, right? From our just general opening packs, we kept, 5 exchanges? So we're going to be now up to 7. So even with bad luck, we've boosted our exchange. Let's make an 88 real quick. Can we make an 88? Let's try this. And now, guys, the only downside about this whole grind is you are going to have to, every time, guys, you do this, you're going to have to reset. You're going to have to reset. And obviously, you guys can see, is that an 85? Okay, I thought I put it into... Tripping. I've been doing this a lot for the last couple days, guys, so bear in mind. Okay, gold, right? You can see. So I got 2 8320s. That's very nice. And now when you go over here, you'll notice, I think we have 2 more exchanges here. I think we do. Okay? I think we do. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, I think I have gold on, right? Yeah, we have to do this. Newest, low to high. Okay, so you can see, boom, you guys are good to go. Don't ban me, EA, because I'm trying to tutorial to people. Thank you. Okay, you guys are good to go. And we should have one more. Let's see if we have one more. We do, right? Yes, we do. Okay, we have exactly one more, so that's perfect. So now we have 7, guys. And this is where things get fun. Because I like to think of this grind. Yeah, you got to be crazy to spam these like crazy. But you also got to reward yourself. And the 93 plus is a fun reward. You can get yourself like some really good shapeshifters, road to the finals. So you're trying to build your stash. And once you build your stash a little bit, like you feel good. Like, hey, I built this up a little. By the way, 8320, half an exchange, 87 times 2, and an 86. So that was a really good pack. And those are the fodder packs you want to see. That's only from an 88 exchange. But I've just built another. And let's see if we can get 2 89 pluses. No, we can't. I don't think that's 89 plus. Maybe it's 2. No, so that was a bad pack. Okay. What? Did I just get banned? For opening too many packs? Probably. I probably deserve that. Oh, no. It was just Jaka was glitching. And my storage is down to, look at that, 42, guys. So we have a lot of room now to send it up to 85s. That web app recycle was everything. That really helped us a lot. Now, we've got 7 50-player packs. Okay? 7. Boom. Beautiful. Okay? Look at that. This is what I'm trying to get today. This is what I've been getting. So you can see this. You got 5 89 pluses. You got an 88. You got an 87 and an 86 and an 85. Now you go to the back, nothing else. But that was an incredible pack. That was an incredible pack. Wow. That is what you want to get. That is exactly what you want to get. Okay? Because I've just built another exchange just off that. And that's where you can have some fun. Towards the end, you can start to rinse into doing some of the other stuff. Okay, so that one, a couple 87s. We won't keep all the 85s. Always check the back. You got to make sure. It's important. Some of the numero foots go all the way to the back. Some of the footies icons go to the back. You got to check the back. All right, that's a Globetrotter, so we know that's going to be Salah or Dembele. Probably a little bit lower rated. It's Dembele, 289s, 86. Pretty poor pack, I would say. But we've accounted for it, right? We already built with a crazy pack. We already built with those 8320s. and we're in a good position to thrive here. We are in a good position to thrive. Okay, team of the season with Flint. Again, nothing crazy at all. But as you guys can see, doing it this way, you have unlimited 89 exchanges. So even if you didn't want to do the 93 plus along the way, usually you can do the 93 plus along the way when you get a really good stretch of like crazy packs. I've still not really got there. I had that one and I was like, oh, we're about to get cooking, and no. We're seeing all gold walkouts in July, which is really not what I'm trying to make you guys look at right now, but it is what it is. Now I have two 50 player packs left. We're going to open this. This is going to be a team of the season. It's actually Bonmati. I don't know what's going on with my packs right now, guys. I can't get anybody now. I don't really know what's happening because I thought I was about to build to 8 or 9 exchanges. I think I'm back down to 6. I think I'm back down to 6. Team of the season. Anybody in there? Diaby, Pichon. Got some 86s and 87. So it's been about 30 minutes, right? And, you know, something you can do, obviously, to get the tradable packs and stuff like that. Obviously, now we've got a ton more 85s and stuff like that, right? So we do have way more, like, 75 20s that we can basically just make. Not a ton, but more to the point where we could definitely get more exchanges. So what I want to do right now is I want to show you guys, now would be a good time, even, you know, if you had a little better pack luck, to go through and make one of these. That was the point of this video. Now, the question is, can we find... I don't even know because I just put all my 86s in. I might not have enough 86s. Let's see. Okay, I do. I have enough 86s. So we send the squad builder. We're going to send all those 86s. Guys, that could have been 2 8120s. But you're going to send it into this because you're going to get 2 tradable packs. And you're going to get a chance. You're going to make coins. You're going to make some of the untradables into tradables. And you're going to get a chance at someone good. Now, let's look at 87, 88s. There's not a lot of 87s in this game. So you're probably going to have to submit mainly 88s. But... you can see, guys, we've been doing well with saving this. We actually have all 87s, basically, except one. So we're in a really good position here to thrive. All right? We don't even really need to go crazy. Now, let's see if we get anybody good. It will be a good... it's not how it's going right now, showing that the method is great, but at least the method I'm showing you guys is showing it's unlimited. So we don't get a road to the final. We don't get a crazy team of the season. This is still, obviously, a gamble. You know, it's still a risk. But now we know, from what we saw there, that we can do a bunch of these, right? We can do some 83 20s. I feel like our ban is going to happen soon. It always happens around 40 minutes, and I was doing some before this, but here's for hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best. Going to be optimistic, right? It's hard to move away from the console experience. But yeah, if I was being smart right now, guys, I probably would start to recycle on like PC or the phone. Like at this point, it's probably not worth it to recycle anymore on here. But, you know, and this is, guys, this is how it's unlimited. You know, even with me just rewarding myself, right, for this grind and just doing a 93 plus, I still have, right now, if I go in the web app, I could make 10 85, 75 20s with the 85 exchange, right? And that will give me walkouts for this. And I still had enough to do 2 83 20s, which should theoretically give me at least 1 or 2 more 89 exchanges. So you can see how you can do some 93 pluses along the way to have some fun and reward yourself, really, you know, because, guys, doing that, I've got some good pulls. I got Enzo. I got Gigi Donnarumma. You can get some crazy road to the final cards. I managed to get Foden randomly recently. So, you know, it's exciting to go for those cards. So you get to a scenario here where, you know, let's look at this exchange, right? Let's look at this exchange. So we have 2, right? Oh, I can't get there. Hold on. Hold on, boys. All right, so we have 2 players that work for this exchange. I don't want to keep Jackson. A huge tip that I would give you guys, if you want to keep players and they accidentally go in, put them into your main team because it will like ask you, are you sure you want to submit? And you could be like, no, I don't. So if you want to keep somebody in the footies grind, put them in a main team, an active squad. Okay, so I put 2 of the dupe footies because you know what? I'm just going to put them in, right? So we have 589 exchanges, which actually tells us, yeah, we went down a little bit because our pack luck has been terrible, right? We went down a bit. But it also tells us that, yeah, we need to go on the web app. We need to make some 85 20s again. 85 exchanges. Sorry, I keep saying 85 20. I wish they were 85 20. 83 20 again. So, we submitted 8 88s, and what did we get out of it? We got some 86 85s, but we got one more 50 player pack from that recycle of 88s. So, we're still at 6. We started the video at 6. The wait has been bad. We started at 6. So, we're at 5 right there, but theoretically in the club, we can still get to 6. and we were able to do a 93 plus along the way. 389 pluses. Anyone in the back? That's why you check the back. Okay. Ronald Koeman was in the back. Okay, so that's why you guys got to check the back. It's very important. And Mateus. Okay, check the back of the pack. That was 589 pluses. And this is how it's unlimited, guys. This is the best way that I would do it. I wouldn't just go all in on the exchanges. I would definitely, like, every couple recycles, you know, as you're doing some on the web app, make sure you guys 100%, you know, make sure you guys do a 93 plus along the way just to have that excitement. You get 2 tradable packs. You'll make 5 to 10K every time you do one. You'll build up the coin stash. And also, you got a chance. You got a chance to get, like, Road to the Final Desiree Doué, right? Okay. 489 pluses. Look at the 86s. Look at the 85s. Like, that's a brilliant pack. That's literally brilliant. That pack was amazing, okay? That pack was amazing. And I hope you guys enjoy this method. I hope you get better stuff than me in this video. My pack luck today has been so bad. I don't know why I can't pack anything today. It's been, like, super disappointing today. I don't know why I can't get anything today. It's been really rough. I was hoping in this video, like, maybe, yeah, exploring a tutorial and I would get something crazy and then you guys would get to see that on YouTube, but it is okay. And, like, dude, I'm a strong kid, so, you know, my pack luck isn't going so well. But, yeah, it makes me want to do another one. So, okay, what would I do now, right? What would I do now? I feel like I'm close to a ban over here. Well, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to be smart. I already know that I'm close to a ban. So I'm going to log off. I'm going to go back onto the web app. And we're going to go for one more recycle, guys. You know what? And if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But let's try one more recycle. Let's put everything in. And I know you guys are probably doing the packs alongside this video. So you guys can count this as almost like an extra stream. But yeah, we know based on last time. We know based on last time that we have a lot of 85s to use, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. And honestly, guys, my storage wasn't that full. So you just want to kind of keep tabs with the storage because it takes a little bit more time to go over there and definitely, you know, put the players from the storage in. So if your storage is not full, just let it fill up. And then once it fills up, you can kind of specifically go in here and be like, yeah, I need to grab, you know, that player from the storage, right? I'm sure that all makes sense to you guys at this point in time. So we'll do that. We will do this. We will do this. 85. So we're just going to build some of these. We also got some 86s, so we're going to check those ones out. And again, 80 to 90 an hour. So at this point in the video, if you're kind of keeping tabs, we've probably done like 50 to 60 on console, and we've been on the video for like 38 minutes. And then on the web app, how many have I done? Maybe like 30 or 40. So over here, we're definitely okay. And it's just this process of knowing kind of like roughly how many you've done. And I just put an 86 in, so I'm being an absolute idiot. And I've done that twice in this video, and I'm actually making myself really annoyed that I keep doing that. All right, so let's go to the 86 exchange. We don't want to put an 87. And wow, that's really annoying because I could have actually used the 87. Oh my goodness, man. All right, let's try out on this run. We will try an 87. We will try, just for the sake of it, we will, instead of holding all of our 87s, let's just try to make... Yeah, no, we're not going to be doing that. All right, let's go now to 88. And we'll go gold. Do we have enough? No. Did we really just get no 88s? Okay. So now we're going to go over to the 89. We're going to go to most recent. And we're going to do 89. And yeah, that should be good, right? Now, double check who goes into the SBC, guys. Don't be like me here and be like going too quick because you want to make sure you're not submitting the card you just packed that you want, right? Obviously, those 4 can go. That's fine with me. That is good with me. 89. I know it's a 97, but that's good with me because we just got him. Go again, 89. Who are these players? They can all go. And 89 again. We'll do that. Chouameni was a duplicate, but he's kind of like a rare duplicate, so I'm going to keep him. And then, guys, what you could do here, while you're here, right, if you wanted to, you know, I don't think it's necessarily a great idea, but if you really wanted to, you could cook up a couple 83 pluses, you know, if you wanted to. Now, I personally, guys, don't recommend that because they're really, you know, obviously you can make a lot of those quickly and you could really initiate a ban. Plus, you just get so much more out of the packs. So that's the way that I see it. That's kind of the way that I visualize it. All right, let's try out the 8220. Do we get a couple walkouts? Guys, that was with 87s. That was phenomenal. Like, look at that pack, right? It doesn't get much better. That was such a good pack. Okay, so great. Literally can't complain, right? Cannot complain. Now, where's the 89 overall stash sitting? Obviously, you can see it's at 5. So now it's time to go through, and we're going to open up a bunch of these 7520s again. And, you know, these are the key to this whole method because these just replenish your walkouts. They replenish your other exchanges. And obviously, guys, I didn't even use all of my 85s. I just kind of went through and made like 10. Now I'm back on here. And you can see kind of back and forth. Maybe the next time instead of the web app, you go on your phone to do a recycle, right? That's kind of like the way you should think. If you're one of those people that's watching this, you know, and you want to sit there and do this for like 4 hours, this is just the best way that I would do it, guys. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. All right, look at that. Guys, are you seeing that? That's from an 85 pack. An 85. 4 85s were put in to get a 96, an 89, and an 88. That was phenomenal. That was like the dream. That's what I'm trying to show everybody today. Like, that's what we're trying to do here. That's what we're trying to do here. That's what we're trying to get. And obviously that keeps the grind alive. It keeps you positive so that if you go into this set of 89 exchanges and they end up being terrible, you don't really care. You don't care at all. You're just happy because you're like, yo, I had some previously. And then the goal is to keep your number, right? And as you kind of have the really lucky runs, because everybody's going to do this, and you're going to have some run where you just get crazy stuff, like 9 walkouts for 3 packs in a row. Those are the times where, yeah, it would be good if you want to go do a 93 plus, go for it, right? And then also every day at 1, EA is dropping, dude, what a pack. EA is obviously dropping the 8410, the 8510. Those will give you so many more exchanges as well to build your stash every day. So just keep that in mind, guys. All right. And we're going to discard that. And, like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, now let's go open our exchanges. Like, let's see if we get anybody good. Takes a lot of dedication, guys, this grind. So what I would recommend doing if you're new to this, it's a lot. Do like an hour, hour and a half a day. See if you get anything. Look at that pack. 288s, an 86. Beautiful, man. We got to check the back still. That's what we want to see. That is net positive, 100%. Absolutely beautiful pack. Okay, this one, I gotta do this recycle 193 at the end, and then I'm shattered. I gotta go. Wait. I was about to say that was weird that he wasn't in dupes. Was that back to back for him. That's crazy. All right, tons of 85s there, so we got a couple 7520s just off that pack. And let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. Let's do these. We got what? 3 more or 2 more? 3 more. All right, 3 more. So that's a team of the year. What is that? A team of the year honorable mention? Okay. Got to check the back. Got to check the back. You know, if you really want to be efficient with this, you don't want to watch the flares, you could just do this. You could literally just preview pack skip if you want. You know? If you really want to be, like, going fast, you could do that. That pack, by the way, was terrible. That pack was horrendous, bro. And yeah, guys, this is the way that I would do it. You know, this is the way that I think is the best way to do it. And this is the unlimited pack grind, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helps you guys build some crazy packs. 45 minutes, we didn't get anything crazy. I wonder if we could just do a send-off real quick, you know, with one of those 93 pluses. We definitely didn't build enough to do tons of these. You'll have days where it goes way better, where you can just kind of make an unthinkable amount of these, but I'll see, because I know I had a lot saved in my duplicate storage. So let's just see, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough, though. I'll see. No, we do have enough to do that one. And it's also a good time for me to tap out here, guys, because I want to do some of these in the morning tomorrow, and I feel like I'm definitely getting a little closer than I would like to getting a ban. So I think it's a good time where I'm going to rinse and do some of this stuff on my phone tonight. When you submit the squad builder, guys, for this, make sure you're using 87s over 88s, because obviously 88s, they give you 8320s, right? You guys all want 8320s. All right, we're going to end with this, guys. I know I've been yapping a lot, but I know a lot of you guys probably just watch along with the grind. And I wanted to outline kind of the best way to do it, guys. This is the best way you guys can do these packs. And we got cooked. The pack weight is on a cookout right now. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.